All right, ready to find those winning products, the ones that will actually, stick around for a while.
Definitely. And we're going to equip you to think strategically about those products so you can make really good decisions for your dropshipping business.
Sounds good to me. We'll be using a YouTube video as a starting point. It's by AutoD's Automatic Dropshipping Tools, and the title is 10 Most Popular Dropshipping Products and How to Find Them.
One of the things that really stood out was their focus on the difference between trendy products and evergreen ones.
Yeah. It's easy to chase the latest trends, but I'm guessing that's how a lot of people get into trouble.
Yeah, definitely. Like, think about those fidget spinners. They were everywhere, but then poof, gone. Trendy products can be really profitable, but they can fade out so quickly.
Makes sense. So how do evergreen products fit into this? I know they're more stable, but are they really as exciting?
Well, they might not have those same huge spikes, but they offer that consistent demand over time. Think about yoga pants. They've been a staple for, years.
That's true. They're practically their own lifestyle now. So that stability means a more predictable income, right?
Totally. Evergreen products mean you're less likely to be caught off guard by a sudden shift in the market. The video actually uses Google Trends to show this by comparing yoga pants to leopard pants. And the difference is seriously noticeable.
I bet. Flatline for yoga pants and big spike and then a crash for leopard pants. So should dropshippers just ignore trendy products then?
Not necessarily. You can still make money with them, but you have to be smart about it. You need to be prepared for a shorter lifespan, and have an exit strategy ready. Maybe diversify or focus on building a brand that adapts.
Yeah, that makes sense. So it's not just the product, but also how you manage everything. Okay, so we've got this key difference between trendy and evergreen. But how do we actually find these winning products? I bet our listeners already know about checking Amazon bestsellers or browsing social media. What are some of the less common strategies from the video?
Well, they have some pretty interesting ideas. One that I liked was the AutoDS hand-picked products. Now, full disclosure, it's a paid feature.
So they're basically doing some of that research work for you.
Yeah, exactly. They pick a selection of products, based on their data and give you important metrics like engagement and saturation scores. You can quickly see product's potential and whether it fits your niche.
They actually gave a pretty unique example in the video, right? Wasn't it a water bottle that looks like a bus?
It was. It sounds a little strange, but think about it. It's kid-friendly, practical, and that novelty factor could make it stand out on social media. And the data backs up its potential.
Okay, that's cool. It shows how thinking outside the box can pay off. Sometimes those weird products are the winners. What other research methods did they show?
Another one I found interesting was the AutoDS Ad Spy tool. It basically lets you look at successful ad campaigns on TikTok and Facebook, so you can see what's already working.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So instead of guessing, you're seeing what's getting results for other dropshippers, like in real time.
Right. And you can see more than just the product. You can see the ad, the message, who they're targeting. It's a ton of information.
They used an example in the video too, right? Something about lashes.
Lash glow, yeah.
Yeah.
They showed how you could use the tool to see that this product has potential, but it's not super saturated yet, which means you can, enter the market and find your own space.
So we've got tools for picking products and spying on the competition strategies. What else is in this dropshipping toolbox?
Well, they also talk about something they call TikTok niche hacking, which uses hashtags and those online communities.
That sounds cool. Let's break that down for our listeners.
So imagine you combine that popular hashtag TikTok made 'em buy it, with a specific niche. You're seeing what's already getting people excited within that community.
So instead of a wide net, you're using a laser focus to find those hidden gems.
Yeah, that's the idea. The example they used was searching hashtag TikTok made 'em buy bait reptiles. You get a whole feed of products just for reptile owners. It's a great way to find trends and products you wouldn't have seen otherwise.
I like that. You're not just using general market data. You're seeing what's exciting real people who are into a specific niche.
And this ties into something really important for dropshippers. Understanding your audience. What are their hobbies? What problems do they have? What solutions are they looking for? Answer those, and you'll find some profitable product ideas.
Okay, so we've got these cool tools and TikTok hacks, but the video doesn't stop there, right? They also talked about using some lesser-known features on platforms that we're probably already using.
Exactly. They mentioned the AliExpress Dropship Center, which people often overlook. They just think of AliExpress as a place to find suppliers.
But they have a whole section dedicated to dropshipping. Tell me more.
It's full of useful information. You can find winning products, see sales data, and basically validate your choices before you even start selling.
So you're not just going on gut feeling or limited information. You're seeing what's actually selling. Did they mention any other hidden gems on other platforms?
They did. They talked about the Amazon new releases section, which can give you like a head start. You can spot products that are brand new, before they blow up.
It's like peeking into the future of trends.
Yeah.
You can get in early before everyone else jumps in. What kind of products did they show as examples?
They talked about a couple of things, like a car air freshener diffuser and an upgraded center console. Both practical products, good for a wide audience, and at the time they were pretty new to the market.
Okay, I'm seeing the theme here. It's all about staying ahead of the curve, seeing what people want before it becomes super competitive. What was that last platform? Something about watch counts.
Watchcount.com, yeah. It tracks products with the most watch counts on eBay. Now, watch count is different from sales, but it shows you how interested people are.
Because people aren't just watching a product unless they're really thinking about buying it, right?
Yeah. That's it. It shows genuine interest. And the example from the video was Brazilian tumbled stones. Now, I don't know much about crystals, but there's a whole niche for them, and the watch counts on eBay showed that people were really interested.
It's interesting how something kind of niche can suddenly become popular. So are you saying dropshippers should be looking on eBay for things with lots of watch counts?
I think it's a good tool to use. It's all about being creative, exploring different platforms, and finding those hidden gems,
Okay, we've covered some seriously cool research stuff. I'm excited to start digging into this. But before we do, I know the video also has a list of like 10 popular dropshipping products, almost like a starter pack.
Exactly. It's a great place to start. Next, we'll dive into those specific products and talk about how you can use these research methods to analyze their potential and, figure out how to make your mark. All right, ready to check out some product ideas? The video gives 10 popular dropshipping products, and I think they're a good mix of, those reliable staples and some newer niche stuff.
All ears. What's first?
First up is car cell phone holders. Pretty practical, right? Kind of essential these days.
Totally. Practically everyone has a smartphone, and you got to use it safely while you're driving. But isn't that market already super crowded? I feel like I see those things everywhere.
Yeah, there's definitely competition, but there's also room to be different. The video talked about how many kinds there are, from those vent holders to dashboard mounts, even ones that go in the CD slot.
Wait, the CD slot? Do people even use those anymore? I haven't seen one of those in forever. It just shows how fast technology changes.
Right. And all that change is actually good for dropshippers. New phones, new cars, there's always a need for new and improved car phone holders.
That makes sense. It's not just a product, it's a solution to a problem that's always changing. Okay, what's next on the list?
Next, we have print-on-demand t-shirts. A classic. And for good reason.
Print-on-demand. It's a dropshipper's best friend. No inventory, and you can offer so many designs. But how do you stand out when, everyone's got a print-on-demand t-shirt business these days?
Yeah. The trick is to niche down. Find something unique. The video actually suggested using AI for designs, which can be a cool way to tap into trends or cater to specific interests.
So instead of just putting a random design on a shirt, you're making something that connects with a certain audience.
Exactly. Can your design make someone laugh? Show off something they're a fan of? Express their personality? If it can, you've got a winner.
Good point. It's not just about the thing, it's about the feeling it gives people. All right, what's next?
Tumblers. We talked about them earlier. Definitely an evergreen product.
Right. Everyone needs a good tumbler to keep their drinks hot or cold. But again, isn't that market kind of full? I mean, you've got those big name brands everywhere.
True, but the video is all about going beyond those big brands and finding those unique twists. Maybe it's a cool feature like a no-spill lid or a special shape. Or maybe you focus on a specific niche like tumblers for travelers or people who love being outdoors.
Oh, and you can personalize them too. Print on demand can make custom tumblers, which could be a hit for gifts, right?
Yeah. Think about how to add value and meet those specific needs.
You see a pattern here. It's all about those unique angles, even in markets that seem full. What's next on our list?
Next up, the Derma Jade Roller. It's part of that beauty and wellness market that's just growing and growing.
I've seen those all over social media. They're supposed to be amazing for your skin. But are they really good for dropshipping? Don't people just buy one and use it forever?
That's where you got to think about the product's life cycle. Jade rollers last a while, but you do need to replace them, especially if you use them a lot. The video mentioned that this is good for dropshipping because it can lead to those repeat customers.
I see. It's not just the first sale. It's about building those relationships so people keep coming back.
Yep. And the beauty world has lots of products like that. Things like makeup brushes, sponges, skincare tools, anything that needs replacing regularly.
Got it. Focus on products with a built-in replacement cycle. All right, what else?
Let's move into the baby world with baby swaddles.
The baby market. Always a popular choice for dropshipping. But why swaddles specifically? Aren't there a ton of baby products out there?
Swaddles are essential for new parents, and there's always demand for new designs and features. The video talked about swaddles that zip up, which makes them easier to use for those sleep-deprived parents.
Anything that makes life easier for new parents, I'm all for it.
Right, and they're not super expensive to source, which means you can make a decent profit. Plus, the baby niche is full of passionate buyers who are always looking for, the best for their little ones.
Okay, I'm seeing the appeal. Big demand, strong emotions, and potential for repeat purchases as those babies grow. What's next?
Let's shift gears to home decor with plant hangers.
Plant hangers. Seriously. I mean, they're cute, but are they really a good dropshipping product?
You might be surprised. The video pointed out how popular houseplants have become, especially with millennials. And plant hangers are both practical and stylish. They save space, add some personality, and come in tons of designs.
I guess I was underestimating the plant hanger. And you're right, there are so many different styles, from macrame to those sleek metal ones. You can even niche down further and focus on specific types of plants or different decor styles.
Exactly. And they're pretty easy to source, especially on sites like Etsy.
Okay, I'm starting to see the potential. You're tapping into a trend, offering a practical solution, and appealing to a specific aesthetic. What's next?
Next up, LED strip lights. They've become super popular for decorating, accent lighting, even creating that cool ambient vibe you see all over social media.
I gotta admit, I love good lighting. It can totally change your room. But are LED strip lights really sustainable for dropshipping? Don't they last forever?
They do last a long time, but people keep finding new ways to use them. Plus, the technology is always getting better with new features and colors popping up. The video said to really highlight their versatility in your marketing.
So instead of selling just a strip of lights, you're selling a solution for creating ambiance, highlighting certain things, even adding personality to a room. Do they say how to market them?
They suggested using really captivating visuals like before and after pictures or videos showing different lighting effects.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. People love seeing those transformations, and good lighting can definitely do that. What's next? We're getting close to the end.
Next up, cat toys. Now, you might be thinking, cat toys, really, but hear me out.
Okay, I'm curious. I'm a cat person, so I'm always down to spoil my little buddy. But how do cat toys fit into dropshipping?
Cats, as you know, love to play, and they often destroy their toys, which means they need new ones, which is great for dropshippers.
So true. My cat goes through toys like crazy. He especially loves those feathery, sparkly ones. But isn't that market kind of saturated too? Every pet store has a whole aisle for cat toys.
That's where niching down comes in again. The video said to think about specific breeds, ages, even play styles. Maybe you focus on interactive toys that challenge their hunting instincts, or those plush toys with catnip.
I like that. You're not just selling a generic cat toy. You're selling a solution for a specific cat's personality.
Exactly. And don't underestimate the power of, cute and quirky designs. Cat owners love toys that are fun to look at and maybe even match their own style.
Okay, cat toys are going on my list. What else is left? Just 2 more.
Next, we have portable vacuums. They're getting more and more popular for quick cleanups, especially for pet owners or anyone who, likes things to be easy.
I get it. I have a handheld vacuum, and it's a lifesaver. Crumbs, pet hair, all those little messes. But how do you stand out in that market? There are so many already.
The video said to emphasize how versatile they are, show them being used in the car, on furniture, in those hard-to-reach places.
And those before and after shots.
Yeah.
People love seeing a good clean, especially when it involves pet hair magically disappearing. Okay, last one. What's the final product?
Last but not least, collagen supplements. This one's a bit more niche, but it has huge potential in the health and wellness world, which is always growing.
I've been hearing a lot about collagen. It's supposed to be great for skin, hair, nails, even your joints. But dropshipping supplements can be tough because of regulations and, safety stuff. Did the video talk about that?
They did. They actually said to be careful about dropshipping supplements in general because of the risks. But they did say that collagen is generally considered safe and it's got a lot of benefits.
So you really got to do your research and make sure you're getting it from a good supplier if you go that route. What else did they say about collagen?
They talked about how popular it is with all sorts of people, from beauty folks to athletes to, well, anyone who wants to be healthier.
It seems like it fits into that whole proactive wellness thing. People want to take control of their health and are looking for like natural solutions. But again, with any supplement, it's got to be safe and high quality.
Exactly. You got to build that trust with your customers and show them you're a reliable source of information and products. So there you have it. 10 product categories ripe for dropshipping success. But as we've said throughout this deep dive, it's not just about picking a product and crossing your fingers.
You got it. We went way beyond just a list. We explored some pretty awesome research strategies and found some hidden gems on those platforms we already use.
And I think that brings us to a really important point. The real power in dropshipping isn't about chasing the latest fad or finding that one perfect product. It's about really understanding your audience. What do they need? What do they want? And how can your product make their life better?
It's about that connection, that feeling that goes beyond just buying and selling.
Right. Think about those Brazilian tumbled stones. Why do people want them? It's not just the stones, it's that feeling of connection or well-being, even spirituality that they represent.
It's about tapping into something deeper, a need that goes beyond the practical.
Exactly. And that's what I'll leave you with as you start your dropshipping journey. How can you make your business more than just selling products? How can you create experiences for your customers?
Experiences that connect with them, give them something valuable, and make them feel understood.
That's where the real magic happens.
I love that. It's not just what you sell, it's the story, the connection, the whole experience.
And that's what sets those successful dropshippers apart. They're not just selling, they're, well, changing lives.
Okay, I'm feeling inspired. Time to put all this into action. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us. We'll catch you next time.
Whew. We covered a lot of ground there, from trendy to evergreen and all those research tips.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in, but I feel like we've got a solid toolkit now to find those winning products.
Definitely. But remember, it's not just about the product itself. It's about how you present it, how you connect with your audience, and how you stand out in the crowd.
So true. Speaking of standing out, did the video give any tips on, like, marketing those products?
They did touch on that a little bit. They stressed the importance of high-quality images and videos, especially when you're selling online.
Yeah, that makes sense. People want to see what they're buying, especially with something like, those LED strip lights or those cool tumblers.
Exactly. And don't forget about those product descriptions. They need to be clear, concise, and, well, enticing.
It's all about storytelling, right? Painting a picture of how that product will make their life better, solve a problem, or just, bring them joy.
Exactly. And you got to think about your target audience, too. Who are you talking to? What kind of language will resonate with them?
Right. If you're selling those cat toys, you're probably going to use a different tone than if you're selling those, collagen supplements.
Exactly. It's about understanding your audience and speaking their language. And that applies to everything, from your website to your social media posts to, well, even your customer service emails.
It's all connected. So, okay, we've got our product research strategies, our marketing tips. What's the final piece of the puzzle?
I think the most important thing is to never stop learning. The dropshipping world is constantly changing, new trends are emerging, and, well, you got to stay ahead of the game.
Totally. So keep researching, keep testing, keep adapting.
And don't be afraid to, try something new. That's how you discover those hidden gems, those products that no one else is selling.
Love that. It's all about being curious, being creative, and, well, just having fun with it.
Couldn't said it better myself. So there you have it. Everything you need to know to find those winning drop shipping products, market them effectively, and, build a thriving business.
This has been an awesome deep dive. Thanks for joining us, everyone, and we'll catch you next time.